Okay, so let's look at loan to value ratios, or LVRs, and postcodes. So the big question we get asked from a lot of our clients is, well, how much will you lend me? And it comes down to the type of security property and also the location of it. So the first thing is the location. So we actually break every single postcode in Australia into 4 different categories. And this is done by Genworth Financial. So they're one of the mortgage insurers in Australia. And they base every single postcode into one of these 4 categories, usually around population levels. So category 1 is, most properties are category 1. It's within the metropolitan area. Anything that's sort of your 40, 50 Ks from, say, your Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Perth, that sort of thing, is typically category 1. Category 2 is your major regional centres. Category 3 is your smaller regional centres that have smaller population levels. And category 4 is affectionately known as whoop whoop, okay? A property that's in the middle of nowhere in a town that's really quite small. Most banks either won't lend in category 3 or 4, or they'll only lend in very limited circumstances. So with private lending, we have that discretion to do, say, for instance, commercial property. We'll do, say, 55% in a rural setting or in a category 4 location. Now, you'll notice that we've got targets that we do, target LVRs. So as much as it's got a target there, it's not the firm limit that you might have with a bank. On the far left-hand side there, we've got the maximum. So for, say, commercial property, we can actually go up to 75% loan to value ratio, even though the target says, say, 70%. And this is where that flexibility comes in with private lending. It's all about making a commercial decision as to what's going to suit the client and get the best outcome for them at the end of the day. So that's where private lending can really help out. And you'll see that most banks will only do usually around 65% for commercial property, whereas we can do up to 75%. So that's the real benefit when using a private lender. So if you've got a client that can't get traditional bank funding and would benefit from a private loan, then send us an email to apply@privatemortgagesaustralia.com.au, or you can give us a call on 1300 856 683, or check out our website or social pages. We look forward to hearing from you soon.